Welcome back to the African Girl story. So today I'm going to be sharing the trance I had that made me understand the extent that this young man went to. When he asked for the money to bring his brother out from prison, I gave him what I had and he added it to what he had. And his brother was released after days. I never knew that all those things were all plotted out to put himself into prison, not me. A few months after, I had a trance. In that same house, I gave him the money. I had something like diamond in my hand, very heavy and shiny. So I was protecting it with everything I have. Everything I have in that trance. Let me use this as an example, but it's times 3 bigger than this. Very heavy. I say it's like diamond. While I was protecting it and trying for people not to even see it, that I have something like that, all of a sudden, this young man entered my room and tried to collect that same thing from me. So knowing too well that what I'm holding is too valuable, I refused him to take it. And we started fighting. We fought and fought and fought. From that my room, we fought. You know, there's a way you fight there. The next thing that will just remain for you is to do, and you're gone. That was how much I fought for that thing. I collected it as I was just passing from my room to the parlor. There was just like, I don't know if it's a rope or something that hung my leg and I fell off. As I fell off, I became a little bit not put together and the thing rolled out from my hand and he collected it inside my room. I was saying, woo, I never take them now. But because of how intense the fight was, I didn't have the physical energy to fight again, to collect it back. So I have to save myself first and prepare myself before going back to collect it. Let me say, this trance I had was around 2012. All this thing I'm sharing, physically we don't talk. And you tell me that there's no spiritual battle. People don't need to see you physically. Whether it's 20 years or 10 years or 30 years, leave it. So if you know you really want to win, be very prepared spiritually. Hold your God. Your midnight should be your morning. And you must have specific time that you pray. Not because you want to pray and worry God with things that you want, but because you love Him and you want to dance for Him. You want to have that connection or relationship with Him. And you want to have a channel in which you must win spiritually too. Because if you know the extent people go to making sure that they destroy you, you will go extra miles to making sure God fights for you. The only way I know that this guy is still up to something, I see it. And when I see it, I take it up to God. After 2 years, I saw another trance. It's as if I went to a small village to collect a certificate. And when I got to the village, the crowd there inside the classroom was too much. I was almost at the back. You know that part that when you sit down, you can rest on the wall. That was my position. And I entered a boat to get to that small village. I was now praying. I was like, God, please, if I don't do this thing today, I have to pass through boat to go back to Port Harcourt, then take boat again and start coming the next day. Lord, please, I cannot go through this. Just make a way for me. I was saying, God, I am not in the first row, not in the second row, not in the third, fourth, fifth. I'm on the last row. It takes miracle for me to achieve or collect this certificate today. Just make a way for me. While I was saying this in my mind, in this trance, a woman just came out and was instructing the supervisors on what to do. She was like, why are you so slow? That we have lots of people here and you're still doing this thing slowly. And she just raised up her head. And she was like, what are you doing at the back? I looked, I turned left and turned right. I was like, who is this man talking to? She said, you looking left and right. It's you I'm talking to. Are you supposed to be at the back? I was like, this is where my turn is. Like, I don't know. She said, come on, stand up from there. You're not supposed to be at the back. Go now, let them clear you. I was like, is this a joke or? And I just walked up to the supervisors. They didn't even just ask me any question. The next thing, where's your ID card? I gave them the ID card. And they just cleared me, stamped, and gave me my certificate. I was really happy. I don't know what the certificate is all about, but it's as precious as that diamond that guy fought against me to collect. So I held that certificate so strongly, as if it was my child. First, I'm not coming back the second day or the second time to fight for this certificate again. Secondly, I'm not to enter boat to risk my life. I was so happy. I said, no, I cannot go without going back to thank this woman. And I went to the woman's office to say, thank you, ma, that this is the certificate. Please, God will bless you for me. I wanted to go, but I said I cannot just go without coming to appreciate what you did for me. The woman just looked at me like this. Will you stop this rubbish? I was like, what is wrong with this woman? She said, do you know who you are? Do you really know who you are? Staying at the back? Are you okay? Something that is long due. And you're coming out to take it. It's something to even be saying, well, please, I beg, take this thing, take this thing, take this thing, take this paper. Go through it. And after going through it, you go and handle it. To cut the long story short, she gave me another position with a certificate to back it up with the first one I collected. That she is not as qualified as me. That the right one that is really qualified for this is me. That should go and handle it. I said, ma, this position is for me. She was like, what is wrong with this young girl? What is wrong? Why is it that you refuse to know who you are, or to see who you are? For me to say you're more qualified than me? You think I'm mad? Do you know how long I've been doing this work? I said it. In my mind, I was like, is this woman joking? Then when I looked at the position and what is on the paper, I don't know. I just knelt down and started crying. I said, ma, thank you. God will bless you. So I held this certificate, these two certificates, like my life is inside of it.